Trying to beat the light here because it gets dark so early now. It's so sad. Hello everyone, welcome back to Growing Up is Weird. My name's Fiona. As you can see, if you're watching the video version, if not, I'm back home in my room with the 2020 background. Yeah. I'm realizing that my room will forever be stuck in my senior year / COVID self. At least this half of my room is stuck in COVID 2020 because I put this up in 2020 and I've just never taken it down because it took so long to put up that I just am too lazy to take it down. And then the other half of my room is stuck in my senior year self, and I'm not here enough to change it. So also my brother just texted me back about climbing tonight, so too late, snooze you lose. But yeah, I'm home for break, which is super fun. I am bored already. I've been home for I guess a week now. I got home a week ago today. Yeah, because I'm recording this on Tuesday, so got home a week ago today. And I am going to start working again. I went to work once last week at the photography studio that I work at. And I'm going there tomorrow too. So should be fun. I'm very excited because I just love being there. I feel like it's my creative outlet when I'm not at school because I'm around photo all the time at school and here. So perfect. But yeah, as you can tell by my voice, I am very tired and groggy. I feel like this whole daylight saving thing is or is it daylight saving or daylight not saving? Whichever one. It's really hitting me hard because especially I've been waking up at low-key 11 every day, and I am forcing myself to wake up earlier. I woke up earlier this morning, 10. Guys, thanks. I woke up at 10 and 11 because I've just been really tired. I feel like my body is physically recovering from the past quarter at school, so I'm giving myself the time I need to rest but also trying to be productive, and it's kind of hard to be productive when the sun goes down at 4:45, and I feel like it's 8 p.m. by the time it's 6. So that has been really hard for me. I feel like I haven't struggled with seasonal depression in a while, but it honestly is probably just a whole mix-up of it getting dark early and then it also being really tired and burnout, honestly, from this past quarter because, like I've said in the last 2 episodes, it's been crazy. But I think I'm really starting to see a shift happening, and that's kind of what I want to talk about today because this episode's going to be coming out on Thanksgiving. So also, happy Thanksgiving. Honestly, I'm not a big Thanksgiving person, just because I'm vegetarian, so I don't even eat the turkey, and my family just has never done anything that big for Thanksgiving, and Christmas is where we go all out because Christmas is amazing and the best holiday ever. So that's where we go all out, and I feel like Thanksgiving is just the gateway to get to Christmas. It's you have to just get through the day of Thanksgiving and then it's Christmas. And I also kind of feel like Thanksgiving is the kickoff of the holiday season. So that's kind of why I like Thanksgiving. The only reason why I really a lot of people like it, for the food and the holiday stuff. I'm no, I just like it because then it's Christmas. It's kind of Christmas now. It's starting to ramp up, and then it's gonna actually be Christmas after. But yeah, so happy Thanksgiving because this is gonna be coming out on Thanksgiving. If you are super into it, great, love that for you. I feel like going into this holiday season, I'm really trying to be okay with being alone. That's my current thing, and I just think I haven't really taken a break at all, and I think that's what I need right now. So, and it's honestly hard because this is cuffing season. Christmas is the season that everyone wants to be in a relationship and you want a boyfriend and you want to do all that because you want to have someone to do the Christmassy stuff with. But I feel I'm realizing that everything that I can do with a significant other, I can do with my best friend and I can do it by myself. And honestly, I would so much rather do stuff with my best friend or my friends, and I would honestly probably have a lot more fun than if I was doing it with a guy, to be so real. Because I just feel like I am gonna take this next chapter of my life to be completely alone. Not like alone, but completely just like working on myself and doing what I need to do for myself. But of course, it's hard because I never cut myself off to things ever, which is kind of a blessing and a curse, and is a good thing and a bad thing because I, I'm always open to kind of everything. And I never will cut myself off from something that could possibly be good for me just because I, need to work on myself. Because I think, with the right person, you can work on yourself in the relationship. But it's kind of, again, like I've said 100 million times before, everything's balance. So I'm kind of in this limbo of like, I want to be alone, but I don't want to cut myself off to everything or anything at all. So I'm just kind of like in a, whatever happens, happens, and whatever comes my way, we'll see. But I'm not going to be actively seeking anything out. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like I don't have it in me anymore, too, at this moment in life. I just don't. And I just need to focus on my career and what I'm doing. And I feel like I feel a whole shift in my career, and like not like in my career in general, but like with what I'm doing, like I feel like everything's just gonna be stepping up to the next level because I've felt this way before. Like I want to say in the beginning of the year, like middle of my freshman year of Jesus, college, but now I'm like kind of crazy, almost halfway done college, like scary. But yeah, I feel like there's just, a shift coming in. And I'm just realizing that, especially this holiday season, like I can do things alone and that's fine. And I feel like that is kind of a message to everyone who's feeling that way. Because I feel like I'm not alone in this feeling. I'm not alone in, being single during the holidays. Like it sucks. It truly does. Especially when everyone else in my family is with someone and I'm the only one that's single. Like that is hard. And I think that's a little bit of the reason why I've always wanted to find someone, is because I've seen my entire family, my entire life being with people, or they're one person. So I've always been like, where's my one person? I'm starting to realize that that just might not be my path and what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's fine. And I'm trying to force myself to believe that it's fine and understand that that's fine, and understand that I want to do big things and I want to go places and I want to achieve these huge things that I think I just need to be alone for. And again, always the right person I can do those things with, but that person needs to come to me, because I can't be actively seeking it out because it just is not working. But one thing that I've been really getting into is Pinteresting. I have been Pinteresting every night. Truly. Like I love my little night routine I have going. And I can't wait to do it like throughout the winter, like by myself. Like this is something that if you're alone during the holiday season and if you are in kind of the same boat as I am, this is what I do at night. And it truly, like, I look for every time I wake up in the morning, I can't wait for the night. And it's kind of my way of like coping with it getting dark early, is having a really good night routine. And what I do is I have been watching The Handmaid's Tale, which is really sad, to be honest. It's on Hulu, but 120,000% recommend. It's so good. And what I'll do is I make a to-do list for myself for the next day of all the things that I want to do. And I drink tea. I've been drinking tea, which is crazy. Never thought I'd be saying those words in my life. but especially the green Moroccan mint green tea, and also just like ginger lemon tea, just a classic ginger lemon. So good. And I just drink tea and write my to-do list and journal and read. I want to start reading more. That's like a goal of mine. And I Pinterest. I literally Pinterest my future every single night. I at least add one like Pinterest pin to one of my boards every single night. So I have like one section for like my dream wedding, and then like one for like my person and like just kind of aesthetic of that, and then like my girls, my regular aesthetic, and then like my career. I'm gonna like continue adding to it throughout the end of this year and into the next year. Just to like, I don't know, I just love envisioning and visualizing what I want my future to look like. Because, you know, I do it in my head and I have these dreams and I have all these things I want to do, but actually, like, finding inspiration and putting it all on a Pinterest board has really been, like, helping me almost and allowing me to grow within what I want my future to look like. And then I'm also making a 2025 one, obviously, creating that early, because another thing that I wanted to talk about was New Year's resolutions. And I have always had this weird thing with New Year's resolutions because I am a strong believer in you can, you know, reinvent yourself at any point during the year. And I feel like everyone's like, I'll just wait for the new year to like, you know, level up and reinvent myself and go to the gym more. Like I'll just wait for the new year. When like, no, do it now. And then when it's January 1st and everyone's like, oh, new year, new me, you are already working on yourself and you can just take it to the next level in the new year. Because anything like working out, you know, journaling more, reading more, it all takes discipline and routine. And a lot of the time, that's why New Year's resolutions like don't hold or don't stick, because people like do them for a little bit, but they don't have the discipline to keep it going. So if you get that discipline down, you get that routine down before the new year even starts, you're just on like another level of like ready to go. And I don't know, that's kind of where I'm at. Like I'm just like starting to be like, okay, this is like what I want to do. Like I want to work on myself. I'm going to start reading more. Like that is biggest goal. I need to read more. I truly do, because I have been, and it's been very calming. Like at night, like I was saying, drink tea, read. I took a bath the other day, but that's also because I'm having like lower back issues right now. So that's a whole nother like reason why I took a bath. But I took a bath and it was beautiful, truly. I haven't taken a bath in years. And really just taking the time to like meditate every night and really just like writing down what I want to do every day, even though like I don't have a ton to do because I am on break, like still making that to-do list for myself, like even if it's like little things that I need to get done, doing that like helps me, you know, like stay on like the grind of everything, especially because at least for SCAD, like we have a really long break. So I'm home until January. And I feel like last year I, you know, didn't really do anything from November to January, and then when I got back for school, it was like holy shit, like I haven't like done anything or worked in like 2 months, and now I'm like right back into it. So I think like during winter break, I like writing down little things that I have to do here and there like really helps with that. But yeah, just taking this next couple months, even year, even to just really work on myself, take care of myself, work on my career, get to the places that I want to get to is my current goal. And I think that I'm also starting to realize that rest is necessary in all this, because I am very bad at knowing when to rest, because I always want to be working and I always want to be doing stuff, that I like find stuff to do and I find tasks for myself and I find like little projects to do, because I like can't not be doing something. I can't not be working or, you know, doing something. And I feel like that's a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing because I get burnout and I get tired. And I feel like I'm starting to realize that I need to let myself relax and chill. So it's just like entering this new year with us, not even this new year, like entering this new chapter of my life with just a mindset of like, I can do things by myself and I can work on myself and focus on my career, and that's fine. And I feel like I just like forget that I'm like literally 19 years old. Like I forget that a lot because my entire life I've been always wanting to just grow up. I've just been wanting to be older than I am, that I forget to live in the present a lot. And I think that is my current mindset, is that I need to live in the moment. I need to be present. I need to, I mean, it's good to like plan for the future and it's good to, have goals and aspirations, but I think that I really need to focus on living in the now rather than constantly worrying about the future and where I'm going to be, because I think that is truly affecting my mental health, because I'm always wanting to be a better version of myself, which is good, which is a good thing. And I think everyone should always want to be the best version of themselves. But when you're not living in the present, it's hard. Like I said before, and like I will always say, everything is a balance. Say it with me now. Everything's a balance. That is like, that should be like my quote. Like put that on my gravestone. Oh yeah, I just think that in this holiday season, in this season of, Christmas movies and cold nights and hot chocolate and all that stuff and gift giving, if you're single, that's fine. And it's amazing actually, because now you can do whatever you want and you get to save money because you don't have to buy gifts for a guy that probably is going to give you a shitty gift anyways, which is not true all the time. That's not true. Not all guys are bad, but a lot of them are. However, you can you can keep that money and buy yourself something. Buy yourself a fuzzy blanket. Get a comfy. Like I am gonna start wearing my comfy because it's so nice and I forgot I had it. Will be wearing that. And just reinvent yourself, like work on yourself, and that is the best thing that you can do ever, and it will always be so rewarding. And I think that's kind of where my mindset is at right now, because I think that I truly need to get better at that. And also just like for me, it's like really stepping outside my comfort zone and things that I'm doing. For example, I'm very hesitant about doing a lot of new things and doing things that seem crazy and sound crazy. Like, I love a good adventure and I love like doing spontaneous things, but sometimes I like say I want to and then I like kind of go back on it. And I'm trying to like live in the moment truly and do things that are fun and be like, you know what, I'm gonna work on myself. I only live once. This is what I'm doing. But obviously, with caution and not crazy stuff, but you know what I'm saying. And I just think that this holiday season, the goal should be to be there for yourself and give back to yourself. And also give back in general, but, give back to yourself. But yeah. And, it's never too early to start your New Year's resolutions or whatever. But yeah, also Spotify Wrapped gonna be coming out. So excited for that. I look forward to that every single year. I have no idea what mine's gonna be, like, at all, because I feel like throughout the year I like have an artist that like I'm obsessed with. Like right now I'm like obsessed with Gracie Abrams, just because her album The Secret of Us is way too relatable. Every single song way too relatable to past situations and my current situation, and it just is amazing. Like, I'm obsessed with her and she's so talented. So like right now I'm obsessed with her, but like in the fall I was obsessed with Sabrina, and then like the Kid Leroy was like May through July, and then it's just like each like 3 months I have like an artist that I'm like obsessed with. Maybe I have ADHD, but probably. But yeah, so I'm very excited for that. that's something that I'm very much looking forward to. But yeah. And also, I'm trying to spend less money on coffee. This is huge. Spending less money on coffee, because I spend so much money on coffee and I truly do not need to. And I forget how good I am at making iced lattes at home. Like, for example, the people who are watching the video version can see this, but I have an iced latte right here. And my friend at school who is a barista taught me how to make like this really like light latte with like a little bit of like a cinnamon vanilla maple taste to it, and it is so good. Like, I wish you could try it through the screen. It's so good. So I'm like really gonna start trying to make more coffees at home, because I need to start, one, not having super sugary drinks, and two, saving money, because I feel like all my money goes to coffee and food. So doing that is another goal. And I just feel like I have a lot of working on myself goals that I need to do. So that is my current life story. Current life update, current life story, current situation in life. But yeah, the one thing that is really hard though is it getting dark out. Like, again, like I said in the beginning of this episode, the way I'm coping with that is an amazing nighttime routine. Like, after I record this episode, I'm gonna go take a really nice everything shower and maybe do a face mask. And then later I'm gonna put on a cup of tea and watch The Handmaid's Tale / edit this episode / read a book / journal. And, that's what I'm gonna do. And I am probably gonna have a lot of content this winter, because I am really gonna try to up my like reels game on Instagram, because I think I really need to. And especially with my Growing Up Is Weird Instagram, I feel like that was like really slacking over the past couple months, because this quarter has been crazy, like I've said 1,012 times, and you'll hear it again. But I'm really just gonna try and like revamp, or like get everything going more. But yeah, that's kind of it though. I hope you guys are having an amazing start to your holiday season. And if you're single, stay single. You don't need a boyfriend. You don't need a girlfriend. You don't need a significant other at all. You only need yourself. And the right person will come along. And take time for yourself and just, relax and work on yourself. And Pinterest. Truly, Pinterest changed my life when I started Pinteresting more, which has been in the last like month or so. I've been Pinteresting, and it truly is like my favorite thing ever. Like, I'll be on Pinterest for so long. Maybe that's the art school kid in me, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. I know this episode was kind of all over the place, but so is my life. But yeah, I hope you guys loved, and make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.